Good morning, goons. Man, what is up, y'all? We got another, I guess you could call it a special edition of Card Talks with Najee. I'm gonna call it that for right now until we find a better name for that, or for this little series of videos. I'm gonna call it Card Talks with Najee. I think that's a decent enough name for this right now, right? But as y'all can probably hear in the background, I'm listening to some Haylog, chilling. Just got some breakfast. I'm gonna turn it down so you guys can actually really hear me. But got some breakfast. Heading home now, and that's the benefit of where I live. Is my house is right next to a whole goddamn plaza, so I'm able to get food from various places whenever I want to. I could even walk if I wanted to, but obviously if you're getting a lot of food, it's more in your benefit to drive and get it, unless you plan to eat at that establishment. Then obviously do what you gotta do. But yeah, you guys know at this point what we get into in these type of videos, and you've probably seen the title of the video, so you already know what we're about to get into. So again, if you enjoy these videos, keep showing love to it. I see a couple of you guys are really enjoying these videos and are asking for more of them. You're asking for more of these vlog type talk videos, and some of you are actually asking for me to, or at least one person has asked me so far to do some workout videos. So again, if you guys want that, let me know, because I'll definitely do that as well. Man, trying to reverse park with one hand is I do it a lot, but it's it just takes extra focus, especially when I'm not looking and I'm looking at you guys. All right, cool. So now we're here, we're parked. Turn off the light so it's not shining in somebody's face when they drive by, but I'm gonna turn on this light too so you guys can see me extra clear, but hey, listen, today's topic, we're going to talk a little bit about something that a lot of you guys probably have dealt with at one point or another. You might even still be dealing with it right now, I want to talk about the idea of, or not the idea, but I guess the struggle for some people, or really just the nuance behind getting girls, right? Now, this is one of those video topics that I wasn't really too keen on making, because, the thing about getting girls, right? Let's be real. Again, this is all I preach about on this channel, is authenticity and being real and being, just straight up about stuff. And the thing about getting girls is that you can watch all the videos you want about getting girls on YouTube, on this thing, that thing. You can buy a goddamn course, and somebody could sell you some presentation course breakdown bit by bit about how to get girls and this, that, and third. But the reality is, you won't be able to get girls unless you really go after those girls, unless you actually put yourself out there and just be a regular fucking person. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it right, I'm gonna put it straight like that. Some people might think you got to be this cool Chad looking motherfucker that that doesn't give a shit and is real nonchalant about everything and this, that, and third. And while some people might resonate with that, there are girls that like the goofy guy. There are girls that like the guy that is low key and doesn't really talk a whole lot. There are girls that girls like what they like, and a lot of times it's a mixed bag. Maybe one girl you're talking to doesn't like that you're so serious all the time, or one girl doesn't like that you are really goofy. She might even call you childish. But the thing is, one thing that all girls will appreciate And you can, and anybody who gets girls, not to, you know, talk shit about or downplay a lot of you other guys, some people struggle, right? I'm gonna be real, I struggled at first as well, when I didn't really quite understand it. And this is a thing about youth and not being, you know, not really experiencing life like that yet, is that you go through things and you don't know why things are happening. You just kind of chalk it up to, all women are evil, or, you know, girls suck, or this, that, and third, because you don't understand, because you haven't quite put it together yet. You haven't really taken time to really reflect and be like, well, why is it that they aren't rocking with me? You know what I'm saying? What is it that I'm not doing that guy's doing, or this, that, and third? And a lot of times it's just because you're in your head too much. You're in your head too much. Be for real, you're in your head too much. And the moment you get out of your head, right, and you just go and you just have an experience with her as a human being, and not just as, oh my God, she's a female, oh my God, oh, boobies, oh my God, kitty. Like, once you get out of your head about all this weird stuff and all this extracurricular thought process you got going on in your mind, you can just have a nice little conversation, you know, and if it leads to something, exchange numbers, exchange social media, whatever you need to do, whatever that first step is for you to continue to have contact with that woman or that girl. Make that step, and then you'll be on your way to getting that girl. But first, you gotta treat them like a human being. You gotta treat them like a regular person. Be like, this sounds cliche, I'm sorry, but being yourself is undefeated. Okay? Being yourself, unapologetically so. Being yourself is so powerful, not even just in the aspect of getting girls, but in the aspect of getting people to respect and even like you, right? Even if they don't necessarily always like what you do, they will respect the fact that you are just authentic and you are yourself. And so they will accept you. And they'll like that part of you that is like, he doesn't really care about what anybody's thinking about him. He's going to do his own thing. It's raining outside. You know what? This is the thing. I like it when I'm in the car and it's raining and I just hear the rain hitting the hood of the car. Like, it's just so soothing, you know? I was trying to be quiet because I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it is really nice. I like sitting in the car when it's raining. But you know, being yourself is one of the most underrated aspects of not even just getting girls, but just getting people in general to like you. Because everybody nowadays is battling against people that are being fake, right? People that put on all sorts of masks to try to get something from somebody, or this, that, and third, you know? But when you're a person that, no matter what, you stay true to who you are and you walk your own path. You don't want to be something else or somebody else, or do something that you know you don't really be doing because you're trying to appease everybody else. When you realize how powerful it is to just be authentic and just being yourself, you'll just subconsciously or consciously, whether you're paying attention or not, people will start to pull into you because you set a vibe that's like, people can let their guards down. They can let down that shield, because there's no view of like you being fake and you being this person that's put on an act. So they don't feel like they have to be fake and put on an act. They feel like they can be themselves too, because you set the tone. So realistically, it all comes down to this, right? And obviously there's more to it, right? If I had to really break it down, there's a couple of things. I would say about 3 main things about getting girls, and there's 5 really in total in my opinion, right? 1, hygiene, bro. Take care of your goddamn hygiene. Do not be one of these bummy skinwalker motherfuckers that are just walking around stinking all the goddamn time. You smell like BO. Your teeth probably yellow as fuck. Your eyes are bloodshot red all the time because you don't sleep. You don't get enough sleep, or you just don't take care of your health in some way. This, that, and third. Maybe your skin is breaking out. Get on a skincare routine. Brush your teeth. Get some fragrances. Put on some deodorant. Boom. Now you smell decent. Now she's gonna want to actually talk to you, you know? And that's the thing about females. They're very visual, they're very auditory, and they use those three senses very well. The sense of smell, the sense of sight, and the sense of hearing. If they hear something they like from you, boom, raises your attractiveness. If they see something they like, already off rip, raises your attractiveness. If they smell something they like, instantly. And you know what comes first out of all those? Your scent. Your scent. Unless you're calling from her from afar, which, you know, often is not the move. Like, you want to just kind of just slowly, you know, not slowly, but like kind of walk up. And then when you get into about a good distance away, I say, if you're like all the way, if say you're here and I'm over here, then that'd be a time to be like, hey. And then just to kind of get her attention, or hi, or whatever the case is, so that she's able to you know, understand you're approaching her, right? But yeah, make sure your hygiene's straight, one, right? Work on your talking, right? Work on your ability to hold a conversation. And this is not just for girls, but this is just for anything. If you're a person that really can't hold a conversation, I mean, you got to think about it. You're not going to really get far, because human beings are very social. They're very social creatures, right? No matter how introverted you want to be, no matter how closed off you want to be all the time and thinking it's okay because that's just who you are, human beings are very social, right? And even the biggest introverts want to have social interaction. They do. They just can't. They don't have the battery for it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the mental and physical battery for it. Trust me, I know it all too well. I have to recharge my battery every time. Anytime I go out to a party or to a club or anything of that nature, sometimes I'll have to dip away to a bathroom or something, or just kind of go for a little walk on my own, just to kind of just be alone for a second and just recharge, and then I come back. But that's the thing you have to get over as well, is being able to just get out of that shell and just keep reapplying yourself, keep putting yourself back in that fire, keep putting it, like we talked about before in the previous two videos. You got to build that confidence by continuously doing these things. And speaking of which, 3, confidence, right? So hygiene, conversation skills, confidence, humor, right? Whatever your humor is, it could be a dark humor, it could be like a very dry humor, a sarcastic humor, whatever the case is, but you have to have some sort of humor, okay? Females, they like to be entertained as well, okay? They like to be entertained. So if you aren't able to hold a conversation, that's obviously off rip not a good thing, because you obviously can't even showcase humor because you can't hold a conversation. So you got to work on that, and also just work on your own style of humor. I mean, don't be afraid to tell a joke. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to tell that risky joke you feel like is gonna trigger somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know how they'll react. Now, if they react negatively, you can apologize, obviously, but don't be afraid to make it happen. Don't be afraid to do it because you think you're gonna insult somebody or whatever else, right? You got to get out of the mindset of what the world's trying to put you in this box of like being so PC all the time for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Take it case by case, because some people don't have a filter, you know what I'm saying? So it would work out in your favor. And some people, they are filtered out, like they have a bunch of filters. So you just got to just kind of take it piece by piece and person by person. There's no perfect way to interact with everyone, because everybody's different, right? And I guess the last thing would be, you know, your own social standing, or your own financial standing, really. You know, work on your own self, right? Because when you're working on yourself, when you're working on your own path, your own purpose, your own emotion, your own movement, everything else, The women, I hate to sound cliche, because I know this has probably been said to y'all a bunch of times from different videos and this, that, and third, and y'all heard it in media and all this extra stuff, but it's true. When you work on yourself, when you work on getting your money right, when you work on getting your life right, and this, that, and third, not even just women, but people follow. They come to you like a flock. They flock to you. All right? Nobody's gonna flock to the guy that looks like he doesn't have shit. Nobody's gonna flock to the guy that looks like a bum. No matter how radiant your aura is. Now, they might, because you just radiate that aura of, like I said before, authenticity and just being that guy. But if you really want to amplify that, work on yourself. Work on you. And you'll see all the doors open up. But yeah, man, longer video today, about a good, I'd say like 5 minutes more time on the video than I wanted to. I wanted to end it around the 11-minute mark, but it's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy holidays again. It's currently the 24th, so it's Christmas Eve for my Christmas celebrators out there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas for those that celebrate. And you know, don't be expecting too much, because you know those presents this time of year they sometimes they're just not the most extravagant, but you have to just be appreciative of anything you get, because there's people out there that don't have a family. There's people out there that don't get shit for Christmas. So all the little things you get for Christmas, just appreciate it no matter what, because that person at least was thinking enough about you that they got you anything, right? I love y'all. I will see you guys in the next car talk or the next video that hits your inbox, whenever it does. It's been your boy Najee. I'm signing out.